Hi guys, I'm Beata from horoscopesandreadings.com and welcome to your new weekly video. Today I have decided to make a video about Pluto trine or sextile to Mars. It's actually viewer's choice, so if you have any idea what else I can shoot for you, just leave your comments below because I'm doing this for you, so it's really up to you what you want to learn, and I will make that video for you. Okay, actually I have my other video about Mars and Pluto in Synastry, but it's mainly about hard aspect, and I will refer to that at the end of this video. But when we are talking about Mars and Pluto, I would definitely like to start with what actually Synastry is. Okay, so to me, Synastry is one of the most important, tools I use when it comes to relationship astrology, because in Synastry it's actually comparison of two birth charts of people, and it's clearly seen dynamic of the relationship, your day-to-day activities with your loved one. It's very clearly seen, so really there is the daily interaction between the couple. So that's why it's very important. Of course, composite is another story, but now I am talking about Synastry, and I would like to take a look on this very interesting aspect. And I have to tell you that this aspect is, of course, considered to be hot aspect couple can have in relationship, and I actually like this aspect a lot because there is really only quite a few other aspects which are so energetic as this one. So I would like to start with what actually Mars means in your chart or in Synastry chart. If you are familiar with astrology, you know that Mars is planet of action. Mars is a planet of pure action, because planet Mars doesn't think, but planet Mars just rushes into trying new things. So, whatever Mars wants, Mars gets it, okay? Or Mars grabs it. How Mars does it, it really depends on the sign of the Mars, but we can tell that Mars person is that soldier who likes to take an action in relationship. On the other hand, we have very indirect planet, which is Pluto. Pluto is actually the smallest planet of the universe, but is the most powerful one. So keep this in mind, because when we put together Mars and Pluto, Pluto person definitely has more power in this interaction than Mars does. And it's because of the nature of Pluto, because Pluto is the king of the underground. So things that are buried underground, things which are hidden, very secretive, this is what Pluto loves. Another thing which Pluto craves is power, of course. Pluto is all about power. That's why difficult Pluto aspects in Synastry are typically very difficult to handle in relationship, because there is really a lot of power struggles. But this is not our case here. So Pluto operates subtly. Okay, Pluto is very subtle when it comes to relationships. So that's why we don't see Pluto coming initially. Even when we have harmonious aspect, it seems like Pluto person is just another person, and we cannot feel his strength at the beginning. Okay. Luckily, this is a harmonious aspect. It's trine or sextile, not conjunction, because conjunction is different story. But with harmonious aspect, it's all about increased sexuality, right? Because these two planets are really sexual in its core, but very differently. Because Mars is very direct in his desires, but Pluto is not. But Mars is very much triggered by Pluto's depths, and Mars wants to explore what Pluto person has to offer him sexually, right? So really, these desires, these sexual desires are on the both sides, okay? Not only Mars craves intimacy with Pluto, but Pluto wants the same. But the way Pluto goes for it is very different to Mars person. But with harmonious aspects, there are no tensions or clashes. Yes, it's still Pluto, it's still Mars, so there is definitely that competition, but it's healthy competition. So I believe that you can be very successful duo, not only in erotic area, but in general in life. So if you want to accomplish any project together, or if you want to work together, this is actually great combination to have, because you are more powerful when you are together, and if you set your mind that you will do something, you will actually do it, because this aspect, it makes you more powerful than you are as individual, and it's great because it's harmonious. So of course it all depends on the areas of your life involved, and it depends on your birth chart, but in general, if you want to settle down and you have this aspect in Synastry, it will help you, because you have drive, you have courage to do so together, and you wanted to do it together, okay? So typically there are really very similar desires and tastes in many ways, in career, also, as I have mentioned, in intimate area, because this is one of those aspects when you both feel attracted to each other from the very beginning, and this attraction is lasting. This is probably, I believe, one of the most beneficial things from this aspect, that we know that this will last. Because, for instance, if you have Mars square Pluto in Synastry, attraction is big, but only at the beginning, but with harmonious aspects, you will still find something to explore, something which is deeper, and something which is very fascinating for you, for both. But you operate from different angles, because Mars is attracted to Pluto's magnetism, and Pluto is attracted to Mars' strength, right? Pluto actually likes Mars' direct approach to things, and that's why you can enrich each other. Of course, the best way how to experience this great aspect is to have it, both ways. But if you don't have it, never mind. You will still feel the energy, but of course, if you are Mars in that interaction, you will experience Pluto's depth, and if you are Pluto, it may take you, quite some time to actually figure out what is going on with Mars person, but you're gonna love it, okay? Well, this is not aspect which could tell me that you will love each other, because this is aspect of passion. That's why I would include it into my list of hottest aspects a couple can have in Synastry. So there is lust, there is attraction, there is passion, but if there is love, it's completely different story, okay? So hopefully I said everything what I wanted about this aspect. If you have any other questions you can ask in the comments below, and I will answer it for you. So if you like this video, you can subscribe to my channel, and I am looking forward for next week with a brand new video. So have a good week, and bye bye.